Hi boys and girls, today we're going to be creating a bouquet of flowers inspired by the Impressionist artist Morisot. Start by placing your fist on one side of your paper and draw a light line with your pencil around it. Your fist is about the right size for our vase. Paint a curved line for your vase. It kind of looks like a letter C facing upward. Then add 5 to 6 circle shapes for the flowers. Put a dot in the center of each circle. Next, add a few leaves. Make a horizontal line on each side of the vase for the table. Then, instead of rinsing your brush, wipe off the excess black paint all around the table area of your painting. Then add some white to the tabletop area of your painting. This will make a shade of gray. There, I think that looks good. You don't want to add too much white because you want some of the paper to show through. Now it's time to paint the flowers. We're going to be using the bright, warm colors like yellow, orange, and magenta. Gently tap the brush into the paint and start with the lightest color first. Try your best to keep the paint on the tip of your brush. This will help you have more control over the paint. Make sure to overlap the brush strokes in a circular motion. Now I'm adding a small amount of white to the colors to create the various tints of the original colors. Be sure not to overmix. Then wipe any excess paint off the brush onto the paper above the table line. This will create a color in the background on the wall. Now let's use some light green to paint in the leaves. And then add just a touch of the dark green color, just a few strokes. Let's tap in a little white. And then brush off the excess paint in the background to create more color on the wall. There, now that my brush is pretty clean, I can pick a color for the vase. I think I'll go with turquoise. Add just a few strokes of color. You don't want to fill in the whole vase because you want some of the paper to still show through. Let's add a few brush strokes of white. Do you remember what to call it when we add white to a color to lighten it up? That's right, we call it a tint. Now let's wipe the excess off in the background. There, I think this looks good. I'm just going to touch up a few of the black lines and dots. Ta-da! I think I'm finished. I hope you have fun creating an impressionist style painting.